Good morning, Coffee County. I'm Matthew Bloomquist.
And I'm Emma Jones, and today we have a special day, a spooky day if you would.
It's Friday the 13th, and we have some haunting stories to tell you, so buckle up. Coming up soon, some Americans can expect to see a rare phenomenon in the sky on October 14th. The Ring of Fire eclipse this Saturday will end an over 11-year strike from the eclipse. While some may not experience the full effect of it, the entirety of the United States will be able to see at least a portion of the eclipse, if not the whole thing.
But be careful, because despite the low-level lights it will create, staring directly at the eclipse with zero eye protection could cause partial or permanent eye damage, so please be advised to wear sunglasses. And now, since I bribed our writers, we're now going to talk about my favorite topic, Taylor Swift.
Considering 13 is her lucky number, it's a perfect time to go watch the movie covering the Eras Tour.
For Swifties who weren't able to grab tour tickets, you now get to sing your heart out and watch the 3-hour-long performance on the big screen. And for you who went to the tour, you now get to relive your wildest dreams all over again.
Up next is the man, the myth, the legend, Cole Fowler, coming up with the Sports Minute.
John is a smart kid. He has good friends he wants to see again. So John drives responsibly. He silences his phone when he drives, and always remembers to wear his seatbelt. He stops at red lights and goes when they turn green. He keeps his music low so he can hear his surroundings. Paul, on the other hand,
Thanks, Matthew. I'm Cole Fowler bringing you the Sports Minute. This Friday, our Red Raider football team travels to Murfreesboro to go against the Oakland Patriots, as the game is going to be televised. So come out and support your Red Raider football team, as their season is coming to an end. The theme for tonight is Pink Out. So let's go, Raider Nation. If you're interested in joining the Red Raider soccer team, come out this Monday to conditioning. And now for some shocking news, as a former NFL player, Shakiro Brown, is taken into custody by the police on Tuesday, nearly a month after his mother's body was found near a creek in Illinois. He was reported missing by the police, and he was taken into custody as a felon fugitive arrest. We will keep you updated for more news on the story. That's all for your Sports Minute. Next up is August with some great news about this week's amazing weather.
Pop quiz. What's the number one cause of death for teens ages 16 through 19? You might think drugs. You'd be wrong. You might think alcohol. Wrong again. So what kills over 19,000 teens each year? Distracted driving. It's simple. Put down the phone. For more information, go to teendriversource.org and arrive alive.
Thank you, Cole. I'm August, and I certainly hope you're all having a great Friday the 13th. Now, this week's weather is going to be wet and cold, so if you like horror movies as much as I do, now is going to be a great time to get some of those in. If we take a look at the forecast here, you can see that this week isn't the best time to do much outside, but it is a good time to get any inside chores done. This week's highs and lows are only going to plummet as the week goes on. We start off with a high of 73 today, but by the end of the week, the high is only going to be around 67. The lows are going to start the same, starting at 58 and dropping all the way to a staggering 45. On top of that, most of the week is going to have the chance for rain ranging between 20 and 30%. So while you're locked inside, take a break from life and relax. You can watch scary movies, play some games, call over friends, or just cozy up with a good book and listen to the rainfall. Now up next is Steven with our weekly amazing Florida man stories.
I'm tired of my bank. I want to go somewhere that's better.
Well, you know First Vision Bank can make it easier than ever. They can give you cash back on your everyday needs, and if you use a different ATM, they reimburse the fees.
Wow, that's great. Gee, thank you for the tip.
Please, you don't have to thank me. Anyone can make the switch. If you're tired of your bank, don't let them treat you badly. Go to First Vision Bank right across the road from Zaxby's.
Thanks, August. I'm Steven, and this is your Florida Man Minute. A Florida man was arrested last Friday for driving a stolen pickup truck to the Space Force Base in Brevard County. He went to the base to warn officials that aliens from America were going to fight Chinese dragons. You heard that right. According to WESH2 News, 29-year-old Corey Johnson of Ocala, Florida, stole a Ford F-150 from Rivera Beach 3 days before he drove it to the Patrick Space Force Base. When Johnson tried to get to the base, he claimed that the president told him in his mind telepathically that he needed to take the vehicle to warn government officials that the U.S. aliens were fighting Chinese dragons. I'm not sure why officials would take this so lightly, as this is a very serious matter. Johnson was arrested and booked into the Brevard County Jail. He was charged with grand theft of a motor vehicle, and bond was set at $3,000. As we speak, the aliens could still be on the front lines fighting the dragons. If any of you ever hear Biden talking in your ear, maybe instead of driving to the nearest military base, you should go ahead and drive to the hospital. Who knows, maybe he was telling the truth and the alien dragon war is happening. I'm just crossing my fingers for some days off school. Anyways, this has been Steven with your Florida Man Minute. See you next time.
This is Stacy and Chad. They're in their last year in high school. They just found out that Stacy is pregnant. And Stacy is in the 30% of teen mothers who will not finish high school. And she will go through this alone because Chad is one of the 8 of 10 teen fathers who are deadbeats.
Wait, what? What am I supposed to do?
You just gotta remember to ask, do you want fries with that? You are also one of the 25% of teen mothers who will have another baby.
I didn't ask for this.
Actually, you did.
Thank you, Steven. And now for those of you who love a scary fright, the Bell Witch Festival is coming back.
For those of you who haven't gone, the festival will celebrate several haunting legends, turning them into stage productions and more. You may have also heard about the most popular showing, the movie Spirit, an authentic story about the Bell Witch. Wait, but isn't that the name of the festival?
Well, yes, actually, the grounds that the festival occupies is the real resting place of the troubled Bell family.
Well, that's honestly really spooky.
Speaking of spooky things, did you know we also have our very own witch in Coffee County?
You're kidding me.
Allegedly, Highway 55 has a witch haunting it, and she even has a name, Sadie Baker. That is all the local headstone shares, which makes it even spookier.
You know what's scarier than witches?
What's that?
Not being ready for school picture day. So remember, senior picture day is next Tuesday.
And that brings us to the end of today's news. Have a safe and fun Friday the 13th, and we'll see you next week on Radar TV.
Or will we?